In this video we will discuss the life and work of Emile Baes, the Belgian artist made famous for painting extravagant women and gorgeous nudes. He was a dedicated master of figure art. Who was Emile Baes? Let's find out, but first we welcome you to Realms Beyond, your best destination for learning about the art world past, present, and future. We invite you to stay till the end of this video, so you can gain a deeper understanding about today's featured artist. Emile Baes was born on November 12, 1879, in Brussels, Belgium. He was a versatile artist who made a significant impact on both the art world and literature. Baes painted with skill and passion, covering a wide range of subjects including historical scenes, portraits, female figures, and characters. He was also proficient as a draftsman and etcher, in addition to being a respected Belgian art critic and writer. His artistic journey began at the Brussels Academy of Fine Arts, where he studied under the renowned Belgian painter, Joseph Stallaert from 1895 to 1901. To further refine his skills, Baes traveled to Paris, where he had the opportunity to learn from French painters Alexander Cabanel and Léon Bonnat. His work was influenced by literary giants such as Paul Flaubert, who introduced him to the enchanting world of symbolism, and the allure of Orientalism. Although Baes initially started in an academic style, he eventually found his true calling in Impressionism, excelling in painting female figures and nudes with remarkable finesse. He captured the essence of beauty in his works. Baes exhibited his art at prestigious shows in Paris and Brussels, including the Princesse d'Amour Gallery, where his art was celebrated. Beyond his paintings, Baes expressed his creative spirit through the written word. He authored many notable works enriching the art world with thoughtful reflections and stories that captured the reader's attention. Baes also gained iconic recognition for his depictions of femme fatale, portraying enigmatic figures like Salome, Messalene, and Cleopatra with depth and sophistication. His contributions extended beyond the art world, as he served as a jury member for Miss France in 1936, highlighting his influence in broader cultural circles. Emile Baes passed away in Paris in 1953, but his work continues to be cherished in private and public collections, including the renowned Brussels Museum of Fine Arts. This reflects the enduring appeal and significance of his art in the realms of both art and culture. The range of subject matter chosen by Emile Baes was wide and included nudes, interiors with elegant women, portraits, Orientalist scenes, landscapes and still lives. He worked in a post-impressionist style, suited to his eroticized boudoir and bedroom scenes. He was skilled in the pastel technique and produced a number of etchings. He published in 1912, a book entitled, The Facial Appearance of Christ in Art, an art historical work on the representation of Christ's body throughout art history. He further published in 1948, a limited edition book with his own illustrations under the title, The Sadistic Gods. He illustrated works of contemporary writers such as, Marcel Quien dem Safiats, The Priest Visits the Nudists published in 1947. Baes was born in Brussels where his father worked as a metal engraver and operator of a stained glass factory. He studied at the Royal Academy of Fine Arts in Brussels where the neoclassicist painter, Joseph Stallaert was one of his teachers. He later studied in Paris with Alexander Cabanel, an exponent of the French academic tradition, and Léon Bonnat, a naturalist portrait painter. He married Maria Françoise Andrea Fernel on December 30, 1903 in St. Gilles. Their daughter Rachel, born in 1912, became a prominent surrealist painter. A successful artist, Baes was able to acquire in 1918, a residence with two artist studios designed in the Belgian Art Nouveau style, by the architect Alban Chambon, located on the fashionable Rue de la Réforme, in Ixelles. The house had previously belonged to the painter Gilles Bernier. From 1920 to 1940, he held each Sunday a salon to which he invited his friends from the local art circles, even when he was spending more and more time in Paris. He was held in high esteem by King Albert I of Belgium and was invited to make multiple portraits of the king. Baes exhibited his works in the main capitals of Europe, notably in Paris, where the portrait of King Albert I of Belgium, of whom he was the personal painter, can be seen at the Musée des Invalides. He also traveled to Morocco and Egypt where he found the inspiration for his Orientalist works. Baes maintained strong connections with France and spent large periods of his life in Paris. He was a member of the Société de Gens de Lettres in Paris, and became a Grand Officier of the Légion d'honneur of France. He was a gold medalist at the Paris Salon and a member of the Institut de France. At the end of 1935 he was a member of a large delegation which sailed to Martinique to commemorate the 300th anniversary of the incorporation of the French West Indies by France. He also served as a jury member for an important beauty contest in France, a fact which highlights his connection to broader cultural circles in that country. After he died suddenly in the 16th arrondissement of Paris on January 3, 1953, there was a great deal of public mourning for this brilliant artist. Emile Baes was a prolific artist who painted in oil, created pastel drawings, made etchings and designed illustrations for various publications. His subject matter was varied, but in each style he persisted in excellence. Baes started in the academic tradition but later developed a post-impressionist style. This was perfectly suited for what became his preferred subject, the female nude. He exhibited his nudes in Paris and Brussels, including the series of nudes depicting historical and mythological women under the title, Princesses d'Amour. His works in this genre have been referred to as soft erotic or bordering on the libertine. The hundreds of nudes he was able to sell, show there was a great demand for this type of work at the time. He worked also in pastel and watercolor and published a few sets of his prints. Baes had an interest in art history and publishing and gave public presentations on this subject. At the April 11, 1951 meeting of the Institut de France at the Académie des Beaux-Arts in Paris, he made a presentation on amateurism in art, which was later published by the Institut de France. He also wrote the foreword to Paul Flaubert book on the artworks of Louis Ducatel, published in 1952. Baes also published a few sets of his graphic works, mostly dedicated to the nude. Les Deux Sadiques, published in 1948, portrays various steamy scenes involving gods from antiquity. In 1944 he illustrated Louis Charles Royer's erotic novel, Vaudou, set in the French colony of Martinique. If you're enjoying the content so far, I would really appreciate it if you could take a moment to subscribe to our channel. By subscribing, you'll be the first to know when we upload new videos, and you'll never miss out. Also, don't forget to hit the like button if you enjoyed this video. It really helps out and lets us know that you're enjoying the content. And if you think this video would be helpful or entertaining for someone else, please share it with them. Finally, make sure to hit the notification bell so you never miss a new video.